This video shows how to create and load a student email file into DreamSpark. The file can be created in many ways. I use MS Excel and the Notepad text editor. I'm using the list file for CIS and CS that was created for Fall Term 2014 as shown next in Windows Explorer. In Excel, click File and Open. Change file type to All Files. Locate the LIS file and double-click on it to open it. Excel sees a text file and wants options selected for it. Accept the defaults and click the Finish button. When the file is loaded, increase the width of column A so that it will hold long email addresses. Locate the first student email address in column A and select it, and adjacent cells in columns B and C. Scroll to the last email address in column A. Hold down the Shift key and click on the adjacent column C. All student email addresses should be selected. With the Home tab selected, click the Sort and Filter button and then select Filter. At the top email address, you should see pull-down buttons for columns A, B, and C. Click the one for column A. Select Text Filters and then click Contains. In the Custom Auto Filters dialog box, Contains should be in the Show Rows Where field. Type the @ into the adjacent field because it is the one character that is in every email address. Click OK. The selected range should only include student email addresses. Scroll through them and note that some extend into columns B and C. This is not good. DreamSpark will only load complete email addresses, so we need to fix it. With range of email addresses selected, hold down the Control key and click the C key to copy the contents to the clipboard. Go to a new sheet by clicking the Insert Worksheet button. Select cell A1, hold down the Control key and click the V key to paste the contents of the clipboard. Increase the width of columns A and D to hold long email addresses. Click the Insert Function button. Select the text category and then select the Concatenate function and click OK. In the Insert Function dialog box, type or select cell A1 for the Text 1 field, B1 for the Text 2 field, and C1 for the Text 3 field. Then click OK. You should see the first email address in cell D1. Select cell D1 and copy it to the clipboard. Click cell D2 to select it. Scroll down column D until you find the row associated with the last email address. Hold down the Control key and click the last cell in column D. Hold down the Control key and click the V key to replicate cell D1. Use the vertical scroll bar to scroll through the addresses and verify that they are complete. Select the contents of column D and copy it to the clipboard. Open Notepad by clicking the Start button, select All Programs, select Accessories, select Notepad. If you are using Windows 8, you will likely need to search for Notepad from the Start screen. Hold down the Control key and click the V key to copy the contents of the clipboard to Notepad. Scroll through the addresses to verify that they seem to be complete. Save the file by clicking File and Save. Select the folder that you want to save the file in. Make sure that Text Documents is selected for the file type and type a name in the name field. For this example, the file is being saved as CIS_CS_F2014. Click Save. Start DreamSpark and log on. Click the Administrator link. In the panel on the left, click the User's link and then select User Imports. On the User Imports screen, note the list of imports that you have done in the past. For a new import, click the Import button. In the name field, enter a name for this import. Once imported, this name will appear in the list that was identified on the previous screen. For this demo, the name CIS_CS_F2014 is being entered. In the User Group field, make sure that you click the pull down and select Students. In the User Verification Expiry Date field, I usually enter the last date of the term, as students should only have access while registered. In the Import Mode section, make sure the Import from a File option is selected. Then click the Choose File button. Locate the file and double-click on it to open it. The selected file name should appear to the right of the Choose File button. Check to make sure it is the correct file. In the Notifications section, if this is the first file load for the term, select Remove Deactivate Existing Users Not Included in Import. This will cause any existing user who is not registered for the current term to be deactivated. For any load after the first, make sure that Remove Deactivate is not selected, or you will wipe out any users that were previously loaded. Check your selections. When everything is correct, click the Import button. It is not being clicked here because we do not want to override what has already been loaded for the term. If there are no errors, a message will say that the file was submitted correctly. New students will be sent an email with their username and instructions for logging on to DreamSpark and setting their own password. If a current student was previously enrolled in DreamSpark, their username and password will be reactivated. No email will be sent to them. If you have nothing else to do in DreamSpark, you can log off and close the window. The demo is over.